back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Tuesday, September 10th. This morning I got a new vlog published, and I also did another segment of Brian Reads the News. Let me give you a look at the thumbnail. There it is. As you can guess, it was on Beyonce. We read a USA Today article about Beyonce and her latest interview for GQ magazine. So if you want to hear what Beyonce had to say to GQ magazine, you can go check that Brian Reads the News segment. It's out on my channel now. So I clipped up some shorts and posted those two long-form content this morning, Beyonce and the Day in the Life, and we've had some success. Analytics showed that the channel got quite a few new subscribers. Let's take a look at the numbers. There you see channel analytics are saying your channel got 109,104 views the last 28 days, and watch time is up to 900.3 hours. You look at the chart down here, and we did drop off a little yesterday, but we're still holding steady and gaining progress. And subscriber count was up quite a bit. We're up to 680. I think that's a jump of about 7 subscribers. So welcome to the channel. And down here you see the views. The last 48 hours we've had 5,920. Just clicked up a little. Looks like those shorts are starting to take off. And I did just post that Beyonce article, so some people may be watching that right now. So that's always fun to see, that little blue jump in that section there. That little chart shows you who's watching and how many views you're getting in the last 48 hours. So I like to see that. So since we're up to 680 subscribers now, we jumped about 7 yesterday. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've got 2 eBay stores. Over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. Show you guys what we're buying. I show you what we're listing. Of course, I show you what's sold. This morning I photographed some fresh inventory. I have that stuff sitting here ready to be listed. But first we want to pack up the orders that came in overnight. Let's take a look. Looks like we had 2 orders for $42.46 out of the big store. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $16. It's a pair of Eddie Bauer blue jeans pants, size 4, 32-inch waist by 31-inch inseam cotton spandex blend. Next listing was for a lot of 5 TV guides. Planet of the Apes, Mark Wahlberg is on one. Helena Bonham, sci-fi TV guides. As you saw there, we got all kinds of sci-fi. There you see the one fantasy issue, Planet of the Apes. Over here you got the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes. Over here another Planet of the Apes. So this was all Planet of the Apes themes, it looked like. I guess we can go through here and give you guys a quick look at him. There's a younger Mark Wahlberg. Look how young he is there. Wow. And sci-fi issue and more Planet of the Apes. All from the Planet of the Apes. So pretty cool little collection. I think I forgot to tell you guys that sold for $26.46 for those a lot of 5 TV guides. Those came out of the Everett storage unit buy that I did a few years back. It was the Star Trek unit, had all kinds of Star Trek collectibles, and it was a little bit more than just Star Trek. He had some TV guides with all kinds of science fiction themes on them. So I allotted those 5 that had the Planet of the Apes. He had a whole bunch of all the sci-fi TV guides. He collected those. There was a big box of them. So we lotted those up. We didn't list them individually, but we've had some luck selling those, and this is kind of one of those lots that finally made its way out the door. So here's a look at the latest inventory I photographed this morning. There's a pair of jeans, a pair of pants, and then some skirts, some athletic pants, and 2 pair of shoes. So that's just some more inventory I grabbed from the photo station. We have a lot of excess inventory that I've been working through, just kind of making my way through it, grabbing a handful here and there, photographing, listing, and we're now a week into the new month and I've yet to buy anything. So might have to get back in the thrift stores and buy a few items here and there eventually, but we're working through what we got right now. I think I'm going to grab those 2 items that sold, print some shipping labels, and then we'll go check out the small store. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. 2 orders ready for labels. Let's get them printed. Right, there they are, the Planet of the Apes TV guides and that pair of jacket. And here come the labels for them. Alright, we got the tote back. We got yesterday's order in there ready to go. We got 2 more here, and a 1 and a 2. So now that I have those big store orders packed up, all that's left to do is log into the small store, see what kind of action we had over there, pack up any orders that we may have, and then we'll be ready to go into town. Alright, looks like we have 2 sales out of the small store today as well for $33.64. Let's see what they were. First item sold for $19.99. It's a Banana Republic dress skirt, women's size 8, white, 32-inch waist by 18-inch length. The other item sold for $13.65. It's a T&P core and main green camouflage polyester baseball hat strap back men's. Alright, it's about 4:30 right now. I'm going to grab those 2 items from the small store inventory. We'll print some shipping labels, add those to the tote, and then we'll prepare to drive into town to drop off orders. Alright, we got 2 more orders here. We got the hat and we got the Banana Republic skirt, and here come the labels for them. 2 small store orders ready for the tote. Alright, we got 2 more small store orders for the tote, and 1 and 2. Alright, we got those orders dropped off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in Goodwill over there, see what kind of stuff they got. Maybe we can find a few deals before we head over to Lake Padden. Let's do it. Alright, I'm leaving Goodwill. Spent $26.11 on 5 t-shirts. You saw a couple of them. I passed on that Superman tee, but the other ones I did pick up. There was one kind of Halloween t-shirt that I was going to list. Perfect for Halloween, so if you want to be a ghost with a ghost t-shirt, we got one for you. I'm going to head over to Lake Padden next, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that little visit to Goodwill. We found a few easy listers, some nice t-shirts we should get on the next couple days. Alright, as you saw, we made it here to Lake Padden. I'm going to take you guys on a little warm-up, and then I'll get my 2.6 miles in and break for a little bit of gratitude, so stick around. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that warm-up footage. Now it's time to hit the trail, get that 2.6 miles logged in, so let's do it. Alright, another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. It was pretty peaceful today, kind of an overcast day, so not a lot of people out here on the lake. It was nice and quiet. Felt a little bit more grounded today. Every foot strike, you could kind of feel it, that gravel moving under you with each strike, so kind of forced me to get on my toes a little bit more, and I definitely put in some nice surges at the end of the run, so nice grounded 2.6 around Lake Padden. Sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger a little bit there, grounded. So on quiet days like this, it's kind of a reminder to it's okay to spend a little time in silence, right? Let's try it. 5 seconds, let's try it. That's nice, right? Well, hopefully I will get monetized, but I'm not going to get monetized by sitting in silence. Not that I am aware of. that has yet to happen on YouTube that I'm aware of. So we got to keep talking. We got to get to that 4,000 hours. We're still chasing that milestone, trying to get the channel monetized. We're up to what, 680 subscribers now, so hard to believe subscriber count has jumped that much in the last few months, but it has. So the continued progress is nice, but it is feeling a little like Groundhog Day, you know, doing the same thing over and over again. But sometimes routine is nice. People get used to seeing certain things online, and of my 680 subscribers, I think they're used to the content I'm putting out now. So if we spring something new on you, you might not like it, I don't know. So we're gonna stick with what we're doing a little bit and try to get this channel monetized, and eventually we'll try some new stuff, put some more interesting content out than just reselling and running and whatnot. But for now, that's what we're sticking with. So it seems like, you know, they say that you're supposed to pick a niche, you know, and stick with that niche. And so far, you know, I've kind of stuck with reselling, you know, hitched my wagon to the reselling niche, and that's what I've been talking about for the most part. You know, my daily vlog is about my business, and trying to think about ways to get away from reselling. You know, I've been doing it for 20 years, and hopefully this vlog will lead me towards some different things eventually. But at this point, we're still just babbling on about reselling, you know, and as you can tell, my heart isn't really in it so much anymore, but I'm just so used to doing it, and I know how to do it, and I know how to make some money doing it. So that's what I've been doing the last 20 years, and sold my suite a few years back, and I kind of just thinking of ways to try something new in life. So this little vlog is something new, but I'd like for something else to kind of come my way. So sometimes you got to just kind of create the life you want, and YouTube allows that, but we got to take the steps necessary to get there. Yeah, I think that first year as a vlogger, you know, sticking this camera in your face every day and not really seeing any progress was kind of the toughest year. Now year two, we're finally making some progress. We're trying to figure things out a little bit and taking steps toward the right direction. It's a little bit more rewarding, yet you kind of feel like you wasted an entire year, you know, why didn't I figure all that stuff out before? But I guess that's just part of the process, you know, nothing happens overnight. It's a slow and steady build to get to where you want to be. I mean, you watch all the, you know, veteran vloggers, veteran YouTubers, you know, Mr. Beast has that 20 things you can do to just keep improving your content, and, you know, make 100 videos and then just keep improving on each one that you do. And I don't know if I've really done that. You know, my content has kind of stayed similar in terms of quality. We're sticking with the same camera, the same sound quality, same angles for the most part. So haven't really made major steps. We're not storyboarding anything. So, you know, there's a lot you can do in terms of creating better content. And some of that stuff is what we should be exploring as I move forward, I guess. But all that being said, I guess I'm grateful for the progress I've made, grateful that I'm able to get out here and live a healthy lifestyle and get those nice runs in every day, have the freedom and flexibility to work from home, make a little money, and kind of do what I please. Of course, I'm grateful for all of you who continue to press play on those videos. Been putting out a lot of long-form content lately, and they are getting steady views. You know, nothing's really popped off yet, but those Brian Reads the News segments, those What Sold segments, and even the real estate stuff's getting a few eyes. People are watching that stuff. Been putting a lot of extra time into just talking to the camera and putting out videos, not really thinking about them too much. Just getting them out there on the internet and seeing what they can do, seeing what kind of reaction they get, and it's kind of interesting to see what people actually watch and what they don't. Seems like my content is still pretty reserved, you know, in terms of talking about this or that. You know, you see a lot of people making claims and talking about other people, and kind of going that route, creating drama. You know, they get a lot of views for doing all that stuff, and you think about it, you know, I could go talk about a podcast. You know, I watch a lot of pods, and I could talk about people on those pods and make certain claims about them, but that seems kind of weird. You know, you don't really know these people, and who knows how genuine they're being on camera. You know, they might be playing a character for all I know, you know, just trying to do the same thing I am, you know, get on camera and create some content and make some extra YouTube money. So kind of doesn't seem fair to talk about people you don't really know, but you see a lot of that online. I guess it's an interesting concept, you know, that everybody has their 2 cents. Of course, your 2 cents doesn't come without consequences, but, you know, nobody should really tell you that you can't say or write or do something like that. Put your 2 cents out there into the universe. I think when someone tells me to shut up, you know, you might just laugh them off, you know. That's kind of the best way to deal with that, I think. I guess at this point I'd just be grateful with any type of feedback. You know, you're just looking for some sort of reaction from people. You know, you put content out, it kind of feels like it's not being seen, but you see the view count going up and up, and somebody is watching it, but not a lot of comments to this point. But I'm still very much small potatoes, you know, less than 1,000 subscribers, and I think once things continue to grow and we get those thousands watching every day, then things will be a little bit different. Then we'll have to reply to quite a few comments every day, I'd imagine, but that point will come at some point, as long as I keep deciding to point this camera at myself and talk into it. So we'll see what the future brings. So I guess for today, I'm most grateful that I was able to feel a little bit more grounded. You know, even though that sun wasn't out shining on me, we were out there on the trail, kind of communing with nature, getting our exercise in, and we're able to have that few moments of silence. You know, we took a minute at the beginning of this gratitude journal to kind of have that second to think about something and kind of sit in our thoughts. And I think that's what running is a lot about for me, you know, just to get out there on the trail away from everything and sit with your thoughts for a few minutes, you know, get a little exercise in, get a good sweat, and think about what you're grateful for. A lot of times that's what I feel when I'm out there on the trail. So it does make sense to come on back and talk about it for a little while. And I don't know if, like, you know, doing all these little gratitude vlogs does anything for my psyche and makes me feel better about myself or whatever. You know, I don't think so in terms of how I feel about myself after doing it. But they say it's good for you, so we'll continue to do it. And I guess I encourage all of you to give it a try. See how it makes you feel. And of course, you can always comment and let me know. You know, let me know what kind of inspiration you get from doing it. It'd be interesting to kind of do a little research and see what is supposed to be happening. But you know, I heard someone say to do it, so we've begun doing it, and we're continuing to do it. And sometimes with things like that, you just got to ask yourself why after a while. You know, why am I doing all that? Why am I doing this? Why am I talking about how grateful I am for this or that or the other? Sometimes it just seems a little bit silly, but I guess it's a way to connect to others. And now that I have quite a few of you guys watching, it's a way to kind of connect to you and put my thoughts and feelings out there to the world. So I guess that's a good reason to do it. I think sometimes, you know, like a lot of people, you feel like nobody is really listening to you, nobody really asks about you, nobody cares about what you're up to. So it's kind of a way to kind of speak that out. When nobody's asking you what's up, you can just let them know without having to wait for them to ask. So I guess I'm grateful for that line of communication with all of you, growing this little community and hopefully turning it into something great as we move forward. So I thank everybody for subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button. Help me to grow the channel a little bit more. We're trying to get it monetized before Christmas. That's still the goal. So we're going to continue putting these vlogs out, putting daily content out, and of course get in that short section and post away, because that seems to be what is really creating the subscribers. The long form and the short form content, a combo of the both. That's certainly what I suggest to anyone wanting to start a vlog. You know, get in that short section, put some little comments out there, and talk about this or that. Try to provide value to others. You know, I do that in terms of giving advice on reselling a little bit, and doing those what sold videos so people can see what's out there and what's selling for big bucks online. So I think I'm gonna go home, have a little dinner, try to get a few more listings up. But I thank everybody for watching this vlog to the very end. Hopefully you'll come back for some more. We do these gratitudes every time I run, so if you like this portion of the video, feel free to let me know and I'll keep doing them. And if something I said today resonated with you in some sort of way, give this video a big thumbs up. It would be nice to get it in front of a few more eyes and hear from a few more new subscribers. So giving it a big thumbs up can really help me on my way toward that 1,000 subscribers. That's what we're doing. And the thumbs up is what they say you need to do. Get those likes, get those followers, and eventually those hours will come. So thanks for watching this one to the very end. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.